Hi, this is Tarun from Alls here, and I'll be demonstrating a SQL interview question, which is based on the concept of union, very briefly though. And SQL Union question can be asked in many of the interviews, though it is not asked very straightforward, like what is a union or how does it work and other concepts around it. So mostly it's a kind of a scenario based question where the interviewer could give you a scenario that this is the table I have and now I want to pull out a report in the following fashion. How can I accomplish that? So the scenario that we'll be putting forward is of an employee table, and for all the SQL assistants, we have a tool, online tool SQL Fiddle, which allows you to create the dynamic SQLs online and save it instead of the entire installation. You can view another tutorial video on SQL Fiddle on the Alls Here channel. So coming to the scenario, I faced this in one of the interview questions, and what the interviewer was looking for, that he has an employee contact master table storing the employee name, his home phone number, and his work phone number. Now, there could be a situation wherein the employee has the home phone as well as the work phone, or he may not have, or just a possibility that he doesn't have any of the contact phones. So he's looking for a report wherein if the home phone and work phone are both present for the employee, then they should be listed in different rows. And if the ones that are nulls, or he doesn't have that particular phone, whether work or home, should not be listed. So now in such a scenario wherein your single record, multiple columns need to be represented row wise in a report, you should always leverage out the union factor. Now this is a simple table which shows employee name, home phone and work phone. I have inserted some dummy records in it wherein they have either both the phones or one or neither of the work or the phones or the home phones. And here on the right side I have my SQL statements. So if I'm just gonna pull this particular SQL and I run it, what I'm going to get out of it is just John, Rick and Vikram, who have the home phone, and home phone is not null, right? But now we need to show John having another row which will display his work phone, and here is the query for that. And if I fire that, I'm able to fetch John's work phone number. But if I want that it should be represented in a different row altogether, then I'm going to use this union clause and just observe the result now. Now I have John listed as the contact, which is the home. Then I have John listed as a contact which says 2, which is the work phone. And I can just add a order by to make it look more presentable and easier to actually browse through. So here I have John with 1 and John with 2, and similarly have a look at Vikram, which has who has like 5 has his home contact and 6 has his has as the sorry for the work contact. So the point is that whenever you want to showcase or pull out a report from a table and represent different criterias in different rows, then union comes in really handy. Now you can find plenty of union tutorials on the SQL Fiddle, sorry, the YouTube channel or any other Google search. But this would be, one scenario which can come in handy for any interviewer or any person who is planning to give a SQL interview, right? Thank you.